You heard it here first, folks. I believe I have solved paradoxical outcome in the current format. I had a sweet 5-0 with this deck, and I'm excited to play it in the second big vintage showcase event of 2024. Let's see how it goes. Okay, welcome back, vintage gamers, to the first live stream in about a month. I took a nice break from streaming and from socials and from everything, basically, just to rebalance my life. And we're back today with the vintage showcase number 2 of 3. I have been in the lab and I have been brewing, and I think I have come up with my answer to the current format. This is Lurrus PO, and it is a bit of a hybrid between a couple different decks. Looking at like blue-black, Mogged / Not Me style Lurrus control. Looking at Grixis Lurrus PO Breach by Mark Tobias. Bryant Cook's PO, blue-black PO from Eternal Weekend, and a couple other different decks along the way. And I felt like I took the best parts of all of those decks and I've combined them into a deck that really fits the current metagame. I think the metagame cycle has reached a point where people have stopped playing cards that are good against paradoxical outcome. For a while, it was really hard to resolve paradoxical outcomes, but now the way decks are countering spells is different than before. People are opting to play Spell Pierce over Flusterstorm. They're opting to play 4 Force of Negation. They're opting for all these different techs for the metagame, which makes sense. Flusterstorm is just like not as good as it used to be, with like less PO, less Tinker, less Doomsday. And so it makes sense that they would change their spells. But by changing their spells, I think they've opened a spot back up for PO to be good again. So, because PO can play around Force of Negation by just simply playing it on your opponent's end step. So I think the way this deck is set up, it is doing the broken things that Lurrus Saga is doing, but keeping a bit of a high power game plan. We're not like diminishing our deck's power by, you know, starting to cut Moxen or cutting Volt Key or anything like that. We want to keep a high power game plan, but keep the broken parts of the Lurrus Saga engine, which to me are Lurrus, Saga getting Volt Key, and those are the big ones for me. So I have 4 Dress Down in this deck, which answers basically every single hate permanent except for Null Rod. And it loops with Lurrus. It is very, very, very powerful. I am choosing to try to play 4 Bowmasters. I think it just kind of helps solidify your middle game plans against decks that are trying to stop you from doing things. And it like gives you a lot of time. You can loop Bowmasters with Lurrus as a way to block. You can kill Thalias. You can like kind of stop other decks draw engines. It enables you to play a Time Twister, which I think is nice. I think having the option of like Bowmaster Twister as a lethal attack, or just like having, I just think this card is good in this deck. And so giving you a combination with it is quite nice. I'm not like sold that the Bowmasters are pivotal to the deck. You could cut these and play, say, 2 Negations main. You can play a Snapcaster. You can play another blue card. I don't think they're like pivotal to the deck, but I did like how they tested. I can't recommend playing more than 2 Flusterstorms, but you could play more than 2 Flusterstorms. 1 top, 1 Opal. Still want some number of baubles in the deck because the Lurrus engine is free and broken. Just having a free card outside the game that basically says draw a card every turn, as long as you have, you know, a Dress Down or a bauble or whatever, is just completely busted. I think Lurrus is, I think even more so than Saga, Lurrus is like the really broken thing going on. Not to say that Saga is bad. I think that Lorien Revealed has shored up a lot of Saga's weaknesses. And in this deck, it's kind of nice because you don't actually care about constructs because you're playing 4 Dress Down. So your Saga is basically just find Volt Key or find Moxen so that you can PO. I am still playing a Strip Mine. I think Strip Mine is like really nice to have tutor target. And I'm going to play 2 basic islands because I think it's important to be able to cast your spells. Sideboard, you have got a bunch of Jewel Hate. You also have to have a Steel Sabotage, I think, so that you have a way to bounce Null Rod post-board. I don't have like a Repeal or anything in the main. I have a bunch of cards that attack mono white, but you're actually pretty good against mono white because you have Dress Down to just answer all their hate, and then you just combo kill them. Dredge. A lot of Dredge hate. I think Dredge is like one of the best decks in the format right now, if not the best deck in the format right now. People have gone too far in cutting Dredge hate, and I think you need more than what people are playing. So I have a lot of Dredge hate. I have 6 cards. I just 5-0'd with this deck. I played a league, and it just felt completely busted. I didn't really feel like any matchups were challenging. That could be just because it's a league, but I don't know. This is conceptually exactly what I want to be doing against the current metagame, and the taste test has been good. So we're gonna play a vintage challenge today. It'll be probably 8 rounds of Swiss. I would like to go 7-1 or better and qualify for the showcase qualifier, which would be perfect. But we'll see. I think like my last 4 or 5 showcases have been X2s, which are not good enough. So we got to do a little bit better. Hopefully we can do that today. Hopefully this headache goes away, and I'll see you for round 1. Have you ever wanted to win your own real Black Lotus? The legendary NYSE Vintage Tournament returns this June 22nd on Long Island in New York. 15 proxy, high stakes, paper vintage action with 8 whole pieces of unlimited power as prizes. You are not going to want to miss it. Check out more information in the description below. I hope to see you there. Let's battle. All right, here we go. Round 1 of 8 in our vintage showcase number 2. I have a cat. My opponent has a cat. Let's begin. If my opponent is on a controlling version of Lurrus Saga, I really like the matchup. I think the matchup is quite good. If they're on a combo, then it gets a little bit more dicey. This hand is great. I have got multiple on-color mocks, and I have an Urza Saga counter spells and stuff. It's great. One thing to note is like Lavinia is a little annoying. But you do have 4 dress down, so it's okay, I think. Upkeep Ancestral. We do not have a way to counter right now. So opponent gets the free Ancestral. Not much we can do about it. Pretty sure we're just supposed to get Saga going. Make them have an answer. This would be the artwork, I believe, from one of the Eternal Weekends. It's on Magic Online, but you can't get the card. But there's a all access pass right now, I think. So I believe this is all access pass. Hopefully I play well on stream. Obviously, if you've been watching for the past month, you know I played very, very well recently in my last few leagues and challenges. Just not being able to focus and not have to do stream stuff has been helpful. But hopefully we can try to translate some of that in today's event. So my opponent has Black Lotus Ancestral, on color Moxen. Probably playing control. Looks pretty good. It's a strong starting hand. These, you know, this has been true forever for blue control decks in vintage like Jeskai and Mentor. If you just draw your good cards, your deck looks about 1,000,000 times stronger. I probably am just gonna dress down here to cantrip. I don't want to have this dress down when my goal is to make Saga tokens. It'll just stop them from having a Lurrus for turn or a Lotus for turn. I can't like counter this Lurrus anyways, so I think my best possible draw is a PO, and because I have a Flusterstorm and they're tapped out, so there's a world where I could just like draw PO, cast PO with Flusterstorm back up, try to win the game. Yo, what's up from Bulgaria? Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody had a good week, or good month, I should say. All right, my opponent is going to force pitching Force on my dress down to make sure that they have Black Lotus, which means I assume that they're making sure they have a counter spell, but they could have just held open Force. I don't really understand. Either way, I think we're happy. Maybe they have a Bobble in their hand and they want to get double draw. No, they're just going back with Black Lotus. lower the volume on that. Spreading Seas. So they needed the Black Lotus to cast Spreading Seas to kill my Saga. Yeah. All right. Well, we are in trouble. Classic Saga gaming, where your opponent simply answers your Saga for value. Yeah, I mean we're in a real big world of hurt at the moment. Mox. Though if we had drawn a PO this turn, I feel like we would have instantly won the game with Flusterstorm back up. So I'm just going to buy my Lurrus, holding open Flusterstorm, and then maybe we'll try looping Lurrus with Dress Down. That's about all we have going on at the moment. Our opponent is like a bunch of cards ahead of us at the moment. So I don't think this game is lost by any means. My opponent doesn't really have like a convincing loop at the moment. Like they don't have a bobble. If they had a bobble, I think things would be pretty bad. I guess if they find like a Lavinia, things are pretty bad as well. Strip mine. Oh yeah, it's a very nice glass of water. Just trying to get rid of this headache. Very cold. All right, I'm gonna cash in my Fluster on this. Doesn't really get better. Just get an Underground Sea. I think we're gonna lose this game. I think our opponent just drew their power and we didn't. But that's kind of just vintage blue magic for the last ever. Yeah, we got lots of paper vintage coming up. Big tournaments all around the world, all proxy friendly. You know, some more than others, obviously, but it's a good time to be playing vintage. Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure everyone's got a good idea going into NYSC. Probably do another vintage format update video soon. My last video isn't that old, but it just doesn't even have like Lurrus Saga in it because it just didn't exist at the time. My opponent has main deck Nihil Spellbomb. That's not great for me. Because now I can't Dress Down loop on their Lurrus. Also, the Strip Mine can stop me from playing Lurrus entirely. All right. Dress Down. So they thought they could stop us, but we do have key. So let's get a Lurrus in play. Oh, if I do it this way... I need to use my Sapphire so that I can play Dress Down at end of turn. Yeah, I had a good break. Thanks for coming back. All right, so my opponent's going to cash in their Spell Bomb to get rid of my Dress Down, but I have another Dress Down. There's a cool thing you can do if you have the mana where you can cast Dress Down in your upkeep or your turn here and let it die, and then on end step cast Dress Down again. But I'm just going to cast it on my end step. This is going to turn off my opponent's Lurrus for the turn, which is just like so broken. Dress Down is just great. Dress Down is just a beautiful card. And we drew a Flusterstorm so that we can maybe protect a PO. Seems really good. Should have seized the Academy. The Academy wasn't in play yet. I don't really like the choices my opponent has made in the sequencing in this game, but maybe it'll pay off for us. An interesting question would be, I guess there's just no reason to, because we have a dress down lock on our opponent until they do something else. Dress down is just, I can't stress this enough. Dress down is completely busted. Card is so good. I'm just kind of looking for a PO, honestly. Is it Lavinia? Still have a dress down, though. Oh, it's an Oswald. Oh, okay. My opponent is on. Okay. All right. All right. So I can't swing back with lifelink because they have a blocker now. Ring costs a little bit too much mana for non-workshop decks. All right, I think I just have to cast an end of turn dress down. I am dying on board, unfortunately, but PO, 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 PO. I have not really drawn very well this game, unfortunately. So my opponent does have a Sensei's Top, but they don't have an active Lurrus or an active Fiddlemender. But I also don't have like way to stop them from hitting me for 5 every turn. So this is just like a beautiful example of how broken Dress Down is, though. My opponent would be like looping spell bombs and spreading seas and stuff. And this Dress Down is just completely stopping them. I could key Lurrus. Yeah, I guess I could have keyed Lurrus. I didn't think about that. That's true. And get in with lifelink. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Like, the problem with doing that is that I want to be able to, like, draw and cast PO on my end step if I draw it with Dress Down, so. Definitely need to counter this. I don't have, like, enough life. Oh, is this top? Sure. How do I like sideboarding versus Lurrus Saga? I'd have to visualize it. I'm not really good at doing that without visualizing it. But I don't know. I just think that it's fine. You like bringing in a needle or something. You're like kind of pre-boarded. Just bring in a needle and a spell bomb. Like you don't care about their creatures because you have 4 dress down. The good news here is my opponent, I think they thought the time walk would resolve, so we are just going to get back without even activating key. So that's kind of nice. They are tapped out and have 1 card too, so there's like a probability that we can just draw a PO and win anyways. Bowmaster. That's pretty interesting. It's really bad with dress down. But I probably just play it on my turn and make a 2/2 total. I think. All right. Okay. If I cast the dress down on my turn, I would have won. Or not my end step, I should say. But I mean, the dress down end step loop is what's winning us this game. So white, blue, black, dig maybe. Not dig, cruise. Savine's Reclamation on Nile's Spellbomb. I love it. My opponent's playing my deck. That's so cool. I really like this deck. I got second place in a challenge with this deck. I think it's really, really strong. I think all the Lurrus combo decks are very strong. All right, so my opponent is going to stop my dress down loop. Wait, how are they going to stop my dress down loop? I could theoretically just, well, I guess if they make me use it, then I guess they just do it now. was gonna say, like, if they wait, I could like use it on my upkeep, but that doesn't stop it from their turn. So, all right. So my opponent has cleared out the dress down, but they do need to have a force plus blue card on the top of their library here, and it has to be a negation because I have a Lurrus. Definitely playing a top first, so I can spin into a force if I need to. Like, honestly, if they have a negation blue card, they're probably supposed to counter this anyways, because I have an active key. I think I am just gonna, let's see. Just do a spin real quick and see what I have. I have a force. That should just be winning, right? I don't think opponent got vintaged. Opponent like had Black Lotus Ancestral Recall, and I think they like kind of missequenced their stuff. I think I played this game pretty well. Not gonna lie to you. I also think I kind of drew badly, to be honest. Like my opponent had the option of like could have like had a million answers to Slayering Academy and everything, and they just like got Lurrus locked. Like I'm not trying to make my opponent feel bad or anything, but they did have force blue card. Oh wait, I have a freaking Lurrus. Why do I care about this? Whatever. I'm already here. I have a Lurrus. Force doesn't actually stop any of that, but it's fine. I just like assumed it was a negation by how confidently my opponent was putting it in play. But like I haven't cast anything from my yard, so I can just let this time up be countered and bring it back. That was game 1. Yeah. All right, so we beat Ancestral Black Lotus from our opponent. It's a pretty good sign. Like I said, I think I'd like to bring in Spellbomb, and I'd like to bring in Needle. My opponent is on a bit more of a combo-oriented version, but I don't know if that means I want to bring in Negation or not. Let me take a quick look. Hold on. I know I made my opponent's deck, but or like the shell of my opponent's deck, but I don't remember. Like they've obviously made changes, right? Because they played a Spreading Seas, and I didn't play a Spreading Seas. Dauntless Dismantler, Negation, Savines, Intuition. I kind of think I want negation in this matchup because my opponent's relying on a time vault to win, basically. Like my opponent's basically entirely relying on time vault to win. Basic Island, Time Twister. Not really sure these Bowmasters are that good in this matchup at all. Like, do I actually want Fiddlebender answers? I don't really feel like I do. Maybe I do. Yeah, I want to have like a Dismember in my deck. I don't know. I haven't played against this deck very much. It's possible I even want Mindbreak Trap. Seems fine. My opponent said they were the one who messaged me on Twitter about this deck. That's funny. Negation does, if I cast my POs on my opponent's turn, negation does help. So this hand's pretty sweet. We're playing against my Turbo Vault Key version. Round 1, we're in game 2. Is Probe good here? It's fine. It's Probe. I think it's very apparent when Probe is bad, and that's usually when I take it out. Saga Gaming. Time Walk. It's really good. I want to cast PO on their opponent's turn unless I can like hold up negation or something. Hopefully they don't have mental misstep for this. It'd make me sad. I probably like always mental misstep this in the blind. Opponent seriously considers it. Maybe they could even be looking to counter it. I don't know. The game gets a lot harder if I don't have the Soul Ring for what it's worth. Okay. I am just going to go. Well, if I draw on a Saga, I'd want to have this Academy in play. So I'm going to just go Time Walk. And then I'm going to go Hardcast Lorien, I think. Hardcast Lorien can't really play around negation, whereas PO can. Key. That's free. I guess it's like more than free. All right, got the negation and the Force of Will out of my opponent's hand. Opponent's down to 4 cards. I think I have Hardcast PO. I think I have PO with Hardcast negation next turn, so I can even go on my turn. Brainstorm, sure. Yeah, Lurrus Dress Down Loop is like one of the biggest reasons I'm playing this deck. I think it's completely busted. Are they looking for like a mock so they can make a construct? I mean, I just don't care about constructs in my deck at all. Yeah, I think I seriously underestimated how good Lurrus was, or that, or Lorien has made Lurrus so broken. I don't know. One of the two. Opponent found another Lotus, which could be problematic for me. Yeah, I mean, I think both or at least one of those things will probably happen eventually. I'm not really super interested in any of the ideas before like Modern Horizons happens though. There's also like multiple, they just like said that they're going to be releasing multiple straight to modern sets or something. So like there's a high opportunity for higher power cards to be printed, so I like that. I like when new cards enter vintage. I think it keeps the format fresh and interesting. Why? Beerus, you have the best deck in the format already. What are you complaining about? Dredge is actual factual the best deck right now. What are you on about? No, I don't think Lurrus is very good in the main. All right, so if I make 3 mana, 4 mana, I don't. Let's see if they have a Flusterstorm. So if I have a 7 mana here, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So to beat a Force plus Spell Pierce, I have to play my land out. It's like kind of frustrating, but. Oh, I mean, this game is not particularly interesting, so I think it's okay. Like, I'm not countering any of my opponent's spells. I need my PO to win the game, kind of deal. Opponent only has 2 cards left in hand. Lurrus is not very good here. I don't have any draw engines. I mean, I still like Lurrus. I think Lurrus Lurrus kind of Lurrus like Saga promotes this like on the board gameplay, which is good for the format. Having like taking away the power of the stack is quite good. All right, so my opponent is down to 0 cards. Would I rather keep a blue mana or a white mana? So blue mana, because I have a white mana coming back. So my opponent can crack Lotus, spin, but they can't get Spell Pierce. They'd have to find Fluster. Okay. That wasn't actually good, because my opponent can just find Vault Key this turn. That was actually not very good for me here. Like I can get a Lurrus, but I can't draw a card. So we can die, which is kind of crazy. I'm like pretty worried. They draw 1 blind card here, and they have a Saga and a Spin. They should probably spin now, look for Time Vault in their top 3. If they don't find it, get key, spin, look for Time Vault in their top 3 kind of deal. Like, I don't know. We might lose because our PO didn't draw us anything good. It's possible. I wonder if I was supposed to just vamp on my turn so that they can't draw a counter spell. I mean, I guess if they draw a counter spell, they can't draw like a Fluster Storm is what I should say. But if they have like there should be a Null Rod in their board. So like if they have a Null Rod, then I'm gonna want to vamp for something else anyways. Oh, they definitely have a Needle. Maybe they're just gonna get a Needle. That's actually not even a bad play. They're making a Construct. I feel like there's no world in which making a Construct sounds good to me. Did I even board in a Needle Answer? I don't feel like I did. I don't have a Needle Answer in my deck, so. Okay, so maybe I should be boarding in a Steel Sabotage. I mean, I'll just PO through my whole deck and whatever and just have a million more cards than my opponent and win anyways. Like, it's not going to stop me from winning, but it's going to stop me from winning fast. If they just, like, Needle Time Vault here, it is hard for me to win fast. I usually play, like, a Repeal in these style decks, which answers a bunch of random things. But I chose not to, so. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. But like I said, if that's the case, we'll just probably vamp for a PO. We have a cool thing we can do where we can crack the Lotus, replay the Lotus, and then PO back the Lurrus, and then use the Lurrus to replay the Lotus. Like, some fun stuff. Opponent's in the tank. I thought they were going to just not make a construct and go get a... Okay, they didn't get a needle or a key. They have a swords. Okay. And they're going to put Lurrus in their hand? All right, they're dead. All right. There's nothing that could ever counter this besides activating top on a blind misstep. Okay. Like my opponent did kind of make sense if you know that their hand is swords, I guess. Oh, all right. GG's opponent. Good luck with the rest of your tournament. We got round 1. Welcome to round 2. I'm on the play. I have a cat. I've got Lorien revealed. No force. It's probably a keep, though. Not, like, thrilled with this keep. I'm not even sure it's, like, good versus a lot of decks, but I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan it. Bizarre, huh? Well, this hand is definitely not good against Bizarre, so that's a problem. I guess if they're on Squee or Agrovine, this Bowmaster might be good, but if they're on Dredge, which I think is the best Bizarre deck by a large amount right now, this hand just does nothing versus Dredge. I have to hope this, like, Merchant Scroll goes for an Ancestral or something. Ugh, it's Dredge. Things are bad. Things are bad. Opponent's got double Dredgers. I can't even Bowmaster them. It's pretty bad. Kind of just need to Merchant for a Ancestral, have this resolve, Ancestral on the upkeep, have that resolve, and then look for a combo kill. I mean, if they want to naturally Dredge to start, I don't think I care. They had to force. Okay. I have a lot of sideboard cards for the matchup. I think it's not that good of a matchup, so. Welcome back. This is 2 amalgams. Icarid next turn. No ghoul. I guess theoretically, dress down to turn off Icarid for a turn, and then Bowmaster to block gives us some time. And then maybe we can, like, try to PO our way out of the game or something. Kind of feels like the plan. Let's let them return 3 Icarids and then turn them all off. That will let these stay in play, I think. Or no, they go into graveyard at the end of my turn as well, right? I think so. I can't remember. It's like a weird interaction. Yeah, so on my end step, they'll go back into the yard too. Well, I think we were in trouble when we kept our hand. Our hand was just, like, not very good. But I don't think the game is lost yet. We have a couple cantrips, and we can buy a lot of time. Like, Dress Down, I don't think is good in this matchup, but in this exact instance, it does pretty good work. Bowmaster doesn't do anything because they're not drawing cards, they're dredging. All right, so these are, this is great because this can go towards a PO kill. It doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, I do miss out on that. Okay, I should have dressed down. I should have Bowmastered first. I'm stupid. Okay. I could have saved 4 damage that way. Yeah. That was not a good sequence. These stay in play until the end step where they go back away. I just need to like win with PO on this turn anyways, so I think I'm supposed to use my dress down, draw, Moxen, Timefall. I mean, that's part of the way. Draw 3, Vault Key. PO number 2, but I don't have a lot of Moxen here. Drawing 2 forces is basically very bad for me. Does that do it? That might do it. This is 6 mana. Demonic Vault Key costs exactly 6 mana. And then I have to beat my Mana Crypt. I have 6 mana, Demonic and Vault. I have 2 mana, Key and Activate. I have 0 mana. Yeah. I mean, I have 2 more POs in my deck to deal with a Mana Crypt. Okay. True. Oh, they conceded. Academy, 9 life. Emerald, 6 life. Oh, but I get to go get my Lurrus, right? And these die at end step. No. I can't lose to Mana Crypt. I can't lose to Mana Crypt because I have Lurrus, right? Because these Echarids all die on the end step, and then they are tapped out, and they have no creatures, and I get a Lurrus, and I attack, and I can't lose to Mana Crypt. Okay, so I actually am deterministic from here. That is a steal. And I didn't even play the game very well. You love to see it. Okay, so I like, obviously, Nihil Spellbomb, Jailer, Tabernacle, Needle, Cage, 6 cards. And then Bauble, Opal, Probe, Misstep. Dress downs are not actually good, but they were great in that game. Saved me a million life and drew cards. Deepen, Time Twister. Bowmaster is like not very good without Leyline, right? I guess I have Jailer. So maybe I'll just keep in Opal Bauble. How many blue cards does this give me? 19. It's like a little rough, but I don't have a lot of things, so I don't think I need Misstep to stop. Yeah, this looks fine. Let's do this. I have a strip mine. I only have a strip mine. It's probably a keep, though. They kept 7. It's not a good sign. Grief. Now they know about strip mine. All right, F6. They probably just take Brainstorm or Bauble, maybe. I mean, if I had kept like any of my 6 cards besides that I brought in besides like Tabernacle, they would have all been Grief tier anyways, so. But now my opponent knows about Strip Mine is quite unfortunate. They took the Brainstorm. That makes sense to me. We're not really set up to be any hollow ones here, but we do have like Bowmasters that can block for a little while. They have one Dredger and a second Grief. Probably takes the bobble. So they only have one card, one Dredger, and we're hitting the Bazaar. It's not too bad. I mean, I don't have a hand besides that, but... Alright, hopefully their last card isn't Noxious Revival. Alright, if they miss on this Dredge, we're in a great spot, I think. They did not miss. They hit a Thug, a Shell, and a Narcomoeba. Okay. Nihil Spellbomb would be a good draw. I just don't really have good cards. Draw, Dredge 4, hits an Icarid and a Shell. Gonna cycle this Lorien. Not really drawing cards that matter at the moment. So here's an Icarid, eats a Grief. Dredge 3. Hits a Stinkweed Imp. Okay. They haven't really hit good dredges for what it's worth, but it's not nothing either. Bowmaster. Is that what I want to be doing? Probably. Shoot the Narcomoeba, chump the Icarid kind of deal. Turn this Lorien into another one. Well, I want to shoot the thing that's actually in play. I can just chump the Icarid with the token. I'm not going to chump with the Bowmaster. The Bowmaster's a permanent. There's no bridges. It's 2024, really. All right, Dredge 5 off of Imp. Hits nothing. So all they have left is one Shambling Shell. I don't think there was a case for skipping the turn. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure getting a Lurrus is better than like POing for 2 here. Force. So they can eat a Grief and they have a Dredge 3 and that's it. Pretty sure Lurrus Bobble Loop and Bowmaster Loop is super good here. Is there any world where I'm chumping with this Bowmaster? Yeah, I think I might just chump with the Bowmaster. Just give myself as much life as possible. So I guess if they dredge and miss, then they're have to draw naturally. Maybe we want to keep the Bowmaster. They missed. They're out of dredgers. I think PO for 2 is like worse than Lurrus Bobble, isn't it? I feel like it just is. Lurrus should just wrap this game up. My opponent dredged like just unlucky, the most unlucky. Oh, Jailer. The Jailer doesn't even do anything anymore though, because like they don't even have this Jailer only matters if they immediately hit Bazaar off the top, and they only have one Bazaar in their deck. I'd rather just play a Lurrus first. See if it's a Bazaar, I guess. Chill. All right, I think we've locked this game up. My opponent like got extremely unlucky, right? They've seen half their deck and they're just like don't have any more dredgers. How does the Lurrus and Jailer work? I actually don't think I've done that in a while. Yeah, I don't think it's good for me, but I don't think it matters either. They have 7 cards in hand, but we have a jailer, so... All right. No problem. I think I got really lucky to win that game. All right, round 3. I have a cat. They have a cat. Cat battle. Sure. Let's take a look at our top card and see if we want it. Got the way tonight. So we'll bobble ourselves. If we like it, we'll play I guess we'll probably just play a Misty and not use it. No, maybe we'll probably just play Underground Sea and play our top out. Play our Lotus out before we get Lavinia'd. Pretty straightforward here. Bubble. Look at my top card. Another land. Don't think we want that. Let's go fetch a basic. And then play Ace Lotus and a Ace top. Academy. Academy lets me play Lurrus next turn, right? I don't know if like jamming an unprotected Lurrus is really what we want to be doing, but it's a choice we could make. Bobble. Look at their top card. Fetch. Fetch away their top card. Tundra. Ponder. Pass. Draw Force would be pretty sweet here, I think. Vamp. So we could spin, we can vamp. Just make them have it. I think it's fine. Force. Sure. I guess this means I can't vamp on my upkeep, but I don't know if that matters too much. Not like super worried about investing a Black Lotus for Lurrus. I'm definitely okay with getting my Academy wastelanded. Sapphire's a pretty good draw. Do they have a Lavinia as well? Oh, they have Treasure Cruise. Yeah, it's insane. All right, we're super far behind now. Key. We're pretty far from Vault Key still. Just costs so much mana. Oh, they have a Mental Misstep. We don't have a way to bring this back either, so we can't win this game with Vault Key anymore. That's kind of a reason maybe not to go into the Lurrus too hard, but we still have constructs and POs and stuff, so not too worried. Something I considered was playing a Yogwill in the deck. Yogwill looks pretty sick here. My opponent had both on-color Moxen. They only play 3 Moxen in this deck, and they have both the good ones. It's powerful. Am I even going to vamp for an Ancestral here? Or should I just spin first? I feel like I should just spin first. I can still vamp for Ancestral. Time Vault, Demonic, Twister. I definitely don't want those magic cards. Like, Demonic, I guess, is fine. Moxen are good, especially when you don't play 5 and you draw the ones that you do have that are on color. Sensei's Top has been named. They have 4 cards left in their hand. They don't. They're going to buy a Lurrus, I assume. Sure. I think here I'm just supposed to vamp for a Saga, right? I don't know. Like, these dress downs are so bad if I'm vamping for, or if I'm demonicking for Saga, right? I don't know. All of this is quite bad for me, I would say. I guess technically, yeah, Twister does reset my yard, so I can go Vault Keying again. I don't think I considered that, actually. Like, in deck building, but it does do that. I think I'm losing this game because my opponent had a bit stronger of a draw than ours. Kind of a clunky one from us. Maybe I went too in too fast. It's possible. I mean, they don't have a bobble because they cruised away their bobble. Oh, they have a Wasteland, though. So they can play Lurrus and Wasteland. Oh, they're just going to cast a Lorien revealed. Interesting. My dress downs, again, are like not very good with Saga being my game plan here, but I'm so dead. I mean, they probably just have a swords in their hand, right? Like, their deck plays like 4 swords. They probably are just like overloaded on cards. They just probably wanted to use that way. Maybe they don't care about Construct at all because they have their own Saga. Just gonna force this. Probably gets countered, but don't think this gets like that much better. Sure. I mean, we're just like extremely bullied in this game by card power. It happens. All right, 4 cards in my opponent's hand. I can vamp for a Strip Mine, or I can vamp for an Ancestral. Kind of a hard choice. Don't know if I care too much about constructs. I think I'd rather just jam an Ancestral. I mean, they have to have negations, right? Should probably just get Strip Mine. The problem is, like, if they have any bobble again, we just lose to Lurrus. If they have a dress down, we just lose to Lurrus. If they have a Spreading Seas. It's not like getting another Saga's good here. It's really Ancestral or Strip Mine, and I can't really be a counterspell, so I just like don't know that I'm winning this game if I don't get an Ancestral, though. Doesn't really get a lot better for me. I just think my opponent is like 100% to have a negation because they have 4 negations in their deck. They are 23 cards deep in the deck. They've drawn 1,000,000 cards. Wow. I don't know. I think playing Strip Mine is playing not to lose and playing Ancestral is playing to win. So. All right, they had Force pitching Dress Down. I mean, I was not beating Dress Down Lurrus Loop either, so. Nah, Bowmaster's just like not going to do enough. I think it just has to be Ancestral or Strip Mine, and this worked out okay. Like, we got a Force and a Dress Down out of their hand. We're still dead, but Lavinia, sure. I'm just super losing here. Mana Crypt. Just gonna hold that one. It's gonna give us. I mean, oh, I can't hold that. I have to hold that one. There's a Lavinia. Yeah. So I think what this is this is just let them make 2 constructs, go for an end of turn dress down, killing all the constructs, turning off Lavinia, and then go for hopefully top deck PO. I don't know. There's like very little going on here that's good for us. It looks like they're playing another Lorien revealed, maybe. I mean, we got outdrawn by like 14 cards or something, so just never winning. They already replayed Lavinia this turn, right? Oh, they have a swords. Sure. All right, I'm gonna go end step. Dress down. Like this gets countered, I lose. Time walk. Bowmaster. Need this in play. I was needed to draw PO there and have my opponent have nothing. Probably still just better to time walk. I don't like getting drawing here like, or nothing here is good for me, but oh, they have a count. Yeah, they have a counter anyways. Okay, let's just go next game. Yeah, we just like got our things countered. They drew a bunch of cards and we lost. It happens. Just think I want the spell bomb and the needle. Don't want negation or removal. Want basics. Think I just want to take out Opal and a Vampiric Tutor and just run a little leaner. Yep. Bowmaster would have been good in that game just like earlier in the game before they cast Treasure Cruise. We like just didn't have the number of cards that we needed that did things early enough. We kind of like went in on a Lurrus. They had a counter spell and it was over. All right, I got a cat. Let's try again. His hand's a lot better. A lot better. Show me your secrets. Lavinia, Soul Ring, Jet, Strip Mine, Saga, Cruise, Misty. What? Is that like what people are keeping? I guess you have to because your deck doesn't do anything, but I don't know. Just feels so bad, doesn't it? Just Ancestral on my turn. I mean, we Negation's pretty reasonable draw here. I don't know. A hand like this being keepable is the exact reason I did not want to ever play this deck. Drawing a PO here is not ideal. They might wasteland us to keep us off Lurrus. This means we get a bobble off. They're gonna negate my bobble. Around days, I guess. Like, I'm not actually worried about constructs here. Oh, they drew Force of Will. So they're gonna have Force plus negation backup. That's funny. So they're left with just Strip Mine and constructs. Looks good. The minute we draw a dress down, they no longer have constructs. And we can just chump these constructs with Bowmasters infinitely as well. Don't think they have like good things to get off this, right? They can get They can get Lotus. And if they don't buy Lurrus, if they don't make a construct, they could buy Lurrus and play Lurrus this turn. And then we double Bowmaster, kill Lurrus. Looks really bad. I mean, this is just like kind of an example of an ancestral game, right? One person resolves ancestral, they get infinitely far ahead and win. Looks like they're gonna make a construct instead of going Lotus Lurrus. We just take a hit, loop a bobble, pass to them. Oh, needle on bobble? Sure, that's fine. Strip mine. Needle. Bobble still gets picked up by PO. I can double Bowmaster one attacker and block too. So I can do double on here and one on here. This goes to 3. Then I can just replay it. Yeah. Sure. Lurrus into hand. Looks like PO here. So I can still play a Bowmaster after. Ah! Oh, not that. Okay, your move, opponent. Play a Lurrus, play a Soul Ring. Looping anything is broken. It's just Lurrus is broken. You know? I don't remember if there's a Tundra in my opponent's hand or not anymore. They can't attack at all here. We have constructs coming as well. Double Bowmaster, kill your Lurrus. Sure. Oh, I don't have double black though, actually. That's funny. Is there anything reasonable to do here that does anything? Just pass. Bowmaster. They don't play Volkey. And yeah, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go get my own key from blockable here. Maybe I don't even need to. Just get a spell bomb. I don't know. Maybe we do just needle it just so they can't have it if they like put it randomly, put it back in their deck or something. Seems reasonable. Okay. I do think I'm gonna put this stupid thing in here. I should have a repeal in my deck probably, just so I can like bounce a needle if I need to. This bounces a construct and a needle, so I think it's just fine. It's like just not great. I don't know what's bad. Kind of nothing. I think my list is quite good. I'll take out one bauble. I'm very happy with my choice for this event. Even if I don't top 8 or anything, like I think this deck is just a great call. I think I just have a repeal in my 75 somewhere. His hands is not good, but I feel like it has to be kept. Not thrilled with this keep at all, but we're gonna suspend some sagas here. Try to get some Moxen out. Not thrilled with how this game is looking. Like they play Lavinia, what do we even do? Cry. Lurrus to hand. Don't think I need to cycle this Lorien revealed. Best draw is probably a Mox. Okay. We'll have to make some serious choices here. I might just Needle Saga if they don't make anything. All right, well, now I don't think I need to do that. Now I'm looking at 6 cards in hand, one being Lurrus. They have a Needle coming off. I don't even know. Spell Bomb. Can't cast Demonic here. Soul Ring, Mox, Lotus. They have the ability to spell snare, spell pierce or fluster, so I don't think I want to go like Lotus Lorien. I mean, I could get my own Lurrus. Could get a top. Maybe a top is actually kind of nice. I don't know. Spellbomb's pretty sweet too. Sensei's top. Yeah, I don't care about Saga. Like, I have another Saga. I would never Needle Saga here because, like, I'm just straight up winning the Saga battle, right? Like, if my opponent is spending mana next turn to make... Yeah, whatever, sure. Like, if they're spending mana next turn to make a construct, it's just a huge win for me. And then, like, if I don't ever want to disengage from the Saga battle, I just draw one of my 4 dress downs, right? Like, they are kind of forced to maybe, like, look at Needling Saga here. Yo, what's up, Rafa? Let's spin just in case they Needle top. Spellbomb, Lorien, Bowmaster. I don't know if I want any of that. I guess I want the Spellbomb the most. I kind of don't have a lot of mana, actually. Yeah, I think Soul Ring is a totally reasonable thing to get as well. Would have made me have a lot better mana situation as well. Just going Lotus Lurrus. 5 cards in hand. Flusterstorm backup, maybe. Sure. I mean, I have a Spell Bomb coming, but I also, like, don't want them to have a Lurrus. I also have, like, Volt Key, possibly. Okay, they are down to 2 cards. They went for Lotus. So I'm drawing a Nile Spell Bomb. And I'm going to have a Bowmaster on top. I don't need to block, but I'm going to block. I just think it's easier for me. Like, I'm not going to win this game with constructs anyways. Time Walk, maybe? Oh, Treasure Cruise? Man, I wanted to get a Bowmaster before I got Treasure Cruised. Fuck. Shit. I think I am going to draw a card. Even though I can't cast anything after. I don't know if about this sequence. The sequence looks kind of sus to me. Oh, maybe I should have spun before I drew. And then I could have just drawn a land. Swords? Sure. Surprised they kept swords in at all. 3 cards in hand. And a wasteland. Okay. It's pretty good here. I haven't even gotten my Lurrus yet, though. Try for a Bowmaster Ambush Viper here. Oh god, they're gonna cast Lorien Reveal. Or maybe they have Hardcast Force. Okay, they have 1 card left. I'm at 10. Feels winning. I know my next card is what, PO or Lorien or something? PO? So I can just go... I don't have enough mana to go like Mana Crypts. Could just be Ancestral. Oh, I'm at 10. I died a Time Walk. I can spin. I can't Demonic for a Tolarian. Wow, it's super close. If I had boarded in a removal spell, I could just go removal spell, but I didn't. They had Mental Misstep as their last card. Fuck off, man. You gotta be kidding me. Isn't that heinous? And they drew Bobble for turn. Bro, they're too good at this game. That's crazy. That's so nuts. Oh, we just lost this game by a lot. My opponent just drew best possible. They didn't activate Bobble? I know my top card is Lorien revealed. I don't even have like good draws here. Maybe they didn't activate Bobble because their next top card is Force. I thought I was winning this game for sure. I think I played bad. I think the Sensei's top was just bad. I think I lost this game. Not my opponent won this game, but they did have like exact things they needed to win this game with the line I took. I know my top card is Lorien revealed. Oh, yeah, I did resolve a DT, so I don't know my top card is Lorien revealed, so I just want to draw Moxen, and they have to have nothing. But why would they not activate Bobble again? There's like no reason not to activate Bobble again, besides, I guess, like Nihil Spellbomb. But I would want to draw 2 cards unless... They targeted me, so they know my top card. They didn't know their top card. All right, let's just Moxen and win. Dress down. It's pretty good too. End step, dress down, turn off Lurrus. Go to 1. Look at my top card. They drew Brainstorm as their card off of Bobble. I mean, if they hit negation, they win. Kind of fucked up. Time Walk wins as well. They drew negation. Oh, they drew Ancestral. I can't actually misstep this. This is fucking unreal. Yeah, whatever. You got it. That's crazy good draws. I'll have to go back and figure out where I punted this game because it is my own fault, but it's so bad for me. It's so bad for me. Oh, I didn't spin my top. Whatever. It's fine. The game is lost. Yeah, they drew 3 more cards that interrupt what I'm trying to do here. Sick. Yeah, I think I threw the game by getting Sensei's top. I was supposed to get Soul Ring. Wow. I actually have it here too. That's crazy. So I can still draw Black Lotus, I guess. Oh no, I can't because I don't have the Wasteland kills me. Okay. Awesome. Sick. Yeah, I mean my opponent just savagely just beat the shit out of me there. But it's my own fault. Like I definitely fucked that up. I could have won this game for sure. Let's go look. So I'm pretty sure it's this Urza Saga is where I fucked up. This is fine. They spend a Spell Pierce to, and then they do this. This is fine. I spin. This spin is like well, wait, when did I get a? No, I gotta go before this. So it's, I mean, it's turn 3. I fucked up on turn 3 and I lost the game. Okay, so I make a construct. Maybe I just shouldn't even make another construct. If I simply don't make another construct, is it even bad? I just thought we had plenty of mana and I was completely wrong. So if this is fine. Make a construct here is fine. They make a construct. I'm pretty sure here, the point I lost this game is I should have gotten Soul Ring. No. It's never Saga plan to win this game. I think that's just like a super pipe dream. We don't have like any support for a Saga plan to win the game by attacking. I think that's just nonsense. That's not what we're trying to do here. I'm only making Saga constructs because it just buys a million years of time. I'm pretty sure I just ran out of mana. I didn't realize I didn't have enough mana, right? So I just get a Soul Ring here instead, and I go Saga Pearl, pass, and I have, or do I buy Lurrus? I probably buy Lurrus. I don't want to play Lurrus, though. That's not what I want to do in this game. I don't know. I got my Pearl Spell Pierce. That would not have happened. This spin is so bad. Like, this spin is just too late, right? Like, the Spell Bomb isn't fast enough. Maybe I fucked up and I was supposed to... Well, they Spell Pierced me. So if I spin, I can't do anything anyways. Like, on this turn, they get Lotus, play Lurrus, have double counter for Lurrus, go to 2 cards, and then their last card is Treasure Cruise. No, I just like don't care about removal. Like the bet, like I think boarding in a bunch of removal is just like making your deck bad. You have Dress Down, so it's fine. Like the only reason I didn't want them to have Lurrus here is because of Bobble and Lotus, but it's only because I am constrained already. I think like the big problem is I have no mana, so they cruise, and like I'm just stuck with like this Saga and this Bowmaster that just don't do anything anymore because the Bowmaster was a turn late. This top is so bad. This top needed to be a Soul Ring. If I'm Soul Ring on this turn, then I'm like super winning, aren't I? Blue White Lurrus is garbage. Me throwing the game is a problem. I don't even think Blue White Lurrus is good, let alone too strong. I'm pretty sure I just played suboptimally and lost the game, if I had to guess. It's just this top. This top is just terrible. Like, I'm not even that worried about dying from here, like, by creatures. It's just like I'm spending all this mana on this top that is just, it's just useless. Like, they don't even have cards in their hand. They have no cards left. This deck is not good. I just ruined the whole game by playing this top out. And then I got mental misstep last card here. Like, did I have a better option though? Not really. I would have tons of options if I had an extra 2 mana. It's just I lost the game on turn 3 by searching the wrong card. I'm almost 100% sure that if I search a Soul Ring in this game, I win. And I don't think it's very close. Like, my opponent's game plan in this game was not strong. They were all in on this, like, Lotus Cruise, and this Cruise missed, right? This Cruise, like, gave them Force of Will, Mental Misstep, like, nonsense. Like, it's not actually good enough. I think for the most part, like, sure, there are games where you lose to like Ancestral Recall Black Lotus draws from Blue White, but for the most part, I've found in matches that I've played, my losses to Blue White are mostly on me making mistakes. Like, they're just like playing generically powerful blue cards that are like okay, but don't do anything like super strong and like make you like play a good game. And I think it's like totally acceptable for the format to be if I make a mistake, I lose the game. If this turn I have 2 extra mana, aren't I just in such a good spot? So my opponent actually hit a mana for turn here to cast Force of Will on my Bowmaster. That's kind of crazy. Or maybe they drew Mental Misstep for turn and they had a land the whole time. One or the other. Like this game is not because my opponent won. This game is because I lost. I threw this game really badly on this one Saga activation or Saga trigger. Yeah. I just wonder if I would have bought Lurrus. I feel like I wouldn't have because I don't get anything from buying Lurrus here. I wonder if I could Needle Bobble here. It's probably silly. I think it's just Soul Ring. It's just I miscalculated how much mana I had in this game. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. All right, round 4. Gotta play tight. Gotta get 5 more wins. I got a cat. They don't have a cat. I got a Bowmaster that I can't play on turn 1. Still probably a keep. Classic Opal, no Mox, no Metalcraft. Would definitely have liked. So something I've been weighing, not in this list because this list is a PO list, but in like Turbo Volt Key, like should this Opal be a pedal? Or like, and I played pedal in Turbo Volt Key, but in PO you like to play Opal because it's a blue source for your recurring PO. It's very important. But like you just don't have Metalcraft all the time. Though this just has Metalcraft less than the Turbo Volt Key list does, which is something to consider as well. I guess if I get wastelanded in this game, it's pretty bad for me. It's very hard for someone to wasteland you after you go Soul Ring, but could happen. See what my opponent has for us here. Ancient Tomb, Jewel or Shops? Jewel. Snap that off. All right. So what do we want to do? Lorien revealed. I don't think 2 Bowmasters with no force is good enough to stop Jewel. We don't have an artifact for Metalcraft and for PO, but we don't even have a PO. I mean, I could just go and say they have no force. I could go Demonic Lotus. That's only 5 mana, actually. I think Demonic Strip is terrible here. It's like a very easy way to lose the game, I think. I don't like that play at all. I think I just get Underground Sea and use the other floating mana to... It doesn't give me 2 Bowmasters, though. A lot of choices here. If I go end of turn Bowmaster, put them to 17. If they go use an Ancient Tomb, they go to 15. And then I have 2 power plus Demonic Wheel if I hit a mana source. But if they play a ring, it just goes completely out of the window. So I don't really like that. I'd love to be able to get a Bowmaster in play. I guess if I draw any Moxen, I can still play a Bowmaster after I cast Demonic Ancestral. Still don't like it very much. All right, drew a Mox. So I at least have an end of turn Bowmasters and a PO. I just have to live. Probably likely to live. But they kept like what, 6 or 7 card Ancient Tomb top. This is a ring. All right, let's get a Bowmaster. Glad I didn't go for the turbo line. Is this thing is if I shoot my army, it just comes to 2/2, right? State based. Oh, they're not gonna draw. Okay. I mean, I have a PO here, so I feel pretty good as long as they don't have force. Just gonna jam. Just gonna pick up my Bowmaster. It's better. Looking for a force. This thing lives. Does my PO resolve? I mean, if they have force blue card, I think we're actually in a bad spot. Wow, they have force blue card, pitching ancestral. All right. All right. I mean, I have 2 Bowmasters. That might give me enough protection here. This is going to be a Metamorph targeting my bow. Saga, Ring, Opal. They have PO or something? Pass? Interesting. Draw? I guess. They're gonna force it? It's really good for us. We're at 10. Time Walk wins. Practice. Lotus. So I can put them at 9 and then hit them for 6 and they go to 1 and they can't draw any cards. I'm short on Hardcast Force. I could just hit them for 5. Hold up Hardcast Force. So I have 5 damage. They're at pseudo 3. They won't be able to activate this ring again unless they metamorph. Probably just hold everything up and attack, right? Because the other way would be I play this, they go to 9, they take 6, they go to 3, they go to 1. I could buy Lurrus, play Lurrus, replay Lotus as well, but I don't need to do that. Like, it's always going to be winning. What does Force save me from that I can't already do? Saves me from, like, Vault Key, but they can't activate Ring, so... Okay, they're just off it. Just want to think through this for a second. I think it's play Bowmaster. Because I play Bowmaster, they're at 9, they go to 3, they go to 1. They can't use Tomb, they can't play Metamorph. They can make a Saga token, but we have an additional Bowmaster in our yard for Lurrus. We can replay Lurrus. They could play 1 ring, that would give them a turn. They would make 2 constructs, then we would have Hardcast Force up. So I think it's probably play Bowmaster attack, I would say. Yeah, I think Bowmasters help this matchup a lot. It's kind of interesting. I thought they didn't matter very much because they don't really like stop you from like playing a PO game plan in like this kind of deck. Like a Bowmaster is like, even if I had no Bowmasters, I'm not actually worried about opposing Bowmasters. But in Jewel, it seems to stop them like pretty well. We're definitely boarding in Negation, Trap, Sabotage, Hercules. And then we're going to board out 1 island, Mental Misstep, Gataxian Probe, Mishra's Bauble, and I had another card I wanted to board out, but I don't remember what it is. Brainstorm? Well, no. They can't do that. I don't know how you think they can do that. They can draw 1 with the new ring because they'll have protection after that. The ring doesn't get protection until it ETBs, so you won't be able to do anything. I don't really think Twister's good against my opponent, but I don't think it's like bad to cut. I don't have a Null Rod in my board to vamp for. Oh, you want them to keep the old ring and draw 3. I see. Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. That would be a situation where Force is better. I'm gonna just take out this Brainstorm, I guess. I don't really know. Seems fine. So yeah, if they play a new ring and keep the old ring, they can draw 3. Yeah, I guess that's a situation where you would want to have force up. Oh, needle. That was a card I wanted for sure. I don't know. Like, do you need a needle to stop the ring though? Yeah, you probably want a needle. Ooh, wow. This is a tempting fate hand. I've been doing a lot of tempting fate recently with Jewel, just letting them see if they have the kill on me and just going for my kill. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. I used to say you have to mulligan to a force, but recently I've been tempting fate more often. So yeah, maybe we want a needle. This hand has like a lot. Yeah, especially when people keep Saga Go hands. I love it. I love it when they keep Saga Go hands. My favorite kind of Jewel players. Oh, we're going in. I see. I see. So we're going in, is what you're saying. What you're saying is we're doing the PO thing. How much mana do I have? 7. Sure. Oh, you're dead. I see. Thanks for playing with me. Much appreciated. Uh, 6 mana. So I could play a Bowmaster first. Sure. I'm the Jewel gamer now. Oh, 07's in chat for the opponent who tried to keep Saga Go. Rest in peace. All right, here we go. 5th round out of 8 up against possible mono white player. I've got a cat looking for a powerful draw. Oh, wait, they have a cat. All right, suit up for a Saga battle here. That's not true. They could be Lurrus, Deathray Shaman. What do I got? This hand looks fine. We go Island, Pearl, Time Walk, Flooded Strand, Underground Sea by Lurrus, I assume. Manifold Key. Underground Sea, get my cat. I don't think the best opening of all time, but I have a Saga answer, multiple Saga answers. I have a Ancestral answer. I don't have any significant loops, but I have a Dress Down loop as well. All right, we got a Bobble Gamer. Looking at my top card. Interesting. Maybe that means they have playing a Saga this turn. Wasteland to keep me off of Lurrus. It'd be really bad if I had a Saga follow-up, but I guess it makes sense that I don't have a Saga follow-up, considering I didn't play a Saga that turn. What if I draw a Saga follow-up, though? I guess they would know if I draw a Saga follow-up, because they looked at my top card. I guess I'm playing out this Strip Mine. Not a great spot. Might actually cycle a Dress Down, try to draw. I have a Strip Mine, so I could Wasteland them. I do have a Saga answer, so I could theoretically Strip Mine this. That's not happening. I don't think I'm going to. They have 6 cards in hand. Feel really far behind. I guess we can see what we draw. Dress Down number 2. I'll strip mine this. No, I would need to have another mana source. You need 4 mana to wait, am I wrong? Because it's just filters? Oh, I guess I was wrong. I mean, it's not even good. Like, I'm not getting anywhere doing that, so. They have no follow-up land at all? All right, I'm going to play this in second main so that I can go away by the time Lurrus comes. All right, Saga Gaming. So if I make a white mana and a colorless mana and then a white, yeah, okay, fine. I don't know why I was just like, nah, man, you can't do that. Silly. Do I fight over this? Force probably doesn't get much better in this matchup than it does right now, right? I can probably pitch the other dress down considering I have a dress down in my yard. Not that this like does anything. Like they just go like Tundra swords me. I mean, is this a concede? Wasteland Wasteland wins another game of Magic. I would never concede from here. Like I'm like, I guess I'm looping dress down, but I have an active Saga. I don't know. I don't know. Wasteland is the broken cards. Attack their mana. They can't play the game. All right, so we want Needle and we want Spell Bomb. And then we can consider playing a removal spell, but I don't even like a removal spell here. I don't know why. Like I've literally already used Key in this tournament to play Lurrus. I don't know why. Sometimes you're just streaming and things just like go blank for whatever reason. Does anyone remember what we boarded out in this matchup? I can't remember. Was it like Vamp Opal or something? Vamp Opal? God, hold on. Which round did we play this in? Round 3. It was Vamp Opal. Okay. I don't really feel like I was ahead in that game, but I guess I got lucky. Man, I kind of hate this, but I'm on the draw. Ooh, I don't know about this one, chat. I think it has the cards you're looking for, though. Man, another Soul Ring hand? And something? Oh, sheesh. They have Vault Key. Oh, that's why they conceded. They wanted to hide the tech. Could be a problem. Watch them just go key scam a game here. Does that mean they're not on like blue white Lurrus? Does that mean they're on like Turbo Volkey? I like negation a lot more in this matchup if they're on Turbo Volkey. I think I would rather play Saga Mana Vault than play Open Sea. Did I get wastelanded in game 1? I don't remember getting wastelanded in game 1. I think I'm in a really bad spot. I think I'm in a terrible spot. I did not expect to get Volt Keyed. Another Saga. Yeah, we're back. I mean, my Saga goes off first, so I can get a Needle. But I do not like where we are. PO. I'm gonna hold everything up. So am I supposed to play a Bowmaster naked or use my Brainstorm because I have a fetch coming off my Saga? Oh, it's tough. I think it's Brainstorm because I have too much of my cards that I have, right? I will redraw one of these, but... So I think we'll put back like a Flusterstorm. I guess like... I mean, we're pretty damn close to PO killing our opponent from here. What if I just like put back Bowmasters? Oh, I have to get a Needle though, right? I don't have to get a Needle though. If I like untap and I get a Sapphire and I have one floating mana, Ruby, Sapphire, Time Walk, PO, Fluster, 6 cards from my opponent's hand. That's like way too greedy. But I mean, if they tap down to just an island though, I mean, I could get a Needle and still do all of those things realistically, right? I think there's like a legitimate chance that I'm not supposed to go for Needle though. They didn't even activate Saga in response. Interesting. I mean, I could just brick, right? So if I get Sapphire and then I go Ruby, no, then I get Sapphire and I immediately cast Time Walk and then I go Ruby PO. But they could just like counter that and then I don't have another mana anyways. Let's just get Time Vault. Just name Time Vault. I'd like to start by time walking and trying to find a blue source. I don't have a blue source. It's pretty bad. Did I get like rid of a blue source at some point? No, I just never had any blue sources. Like I could really have used a Lorien revealed here. They had Fluster. Do I pay? I don't have anything up if I pass the turn. They make double construct. I don't think I pay. I need to be able to PO. I don't think I'm too worried about dying to double construct. Maybe I should have named Manifold Key so that I could not get unblockable. I mean, if I get wastelanded, I guess it's like super bad. I'm kind of glad I didn't go for a super combo line though if they had Flusterstorm. I assume they're just going to go double construct, right? And then maybe they get a key anyways. Maybe they get a Lotus. They already bought their Lurrus, right? So they could have gone Lotus. All right, well, you got what you got. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, they have Time Walk kill me? Doesn't kill me, right? 15, I go to 5. Okay. They had the wasteland? No. So is it just blue-white with a wasteland in it? Is this Cruise? Oh, is this Ancestral? Jesus Christ. We're getting completely outpowered leveled on the cards here. So I need my opponent to have no counter spells and for me to draw a blue source. Seems bad. You think they'll let this resolve if they have it? And if they have a counter, they just counter it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just got outdrawn there. Our brainstorm was not remotely good enough to win this game. I'm not really worried about it. I think our opponent just had much better cards than we did here. I think it's just a stray Volt Key. I don't think it's like a turbo variety. I think I'm just fine with just Needle and Counter Magic. Maybe I want the Steel Sabotage. Take out a Bobble for a Steel Sabotage seems okay. Yeah, we just got like severely out kept on our 7-card hand in that game. I'm not really sure I could have changed my line too much. Like I definitely could have gone for a more risky Sapphire line and maybe it would have been better, but the biggest problem is if I go for the Sapphire line and I time walk and they fluster, I guess it's pretty good for me. But if they time walk and they don't fluster and then I PO and then they fluster and then I can't have enough mana to play PO on the next turn, it's like really bad for me. Like I have to win the game because my opponent has Vault Key coming. Pretty brutal though. The Wasteland was incredible there. Wasteland's always pretty incredible, but all right, on the play, Cat. My turn to draw some sick, powerful hand. I see. Okay. Doesn't win the game on turn 1, but probably just supposed to put it in play. No way they have Mind Break Trap in! Ah, okay, sure enough. Now I have a Dead Time Vault. That's crazy. I did not play around Mind Break Trap there. I just wanted to play around, like, them drawing cards. Fine, man. My bad, I guess. Lavinia. Now I can't PO win. God damn it! I'm so screwed. Oh, it's so bad for me. I probably just win this game if I don't jam there. It's crazy. Yeah, it's my own fault. I didn't play around Mind Break Trap. Like, I will fluster this if I draw a fluster, so. Or that. I don't want to draw any of these magic cards, huh? I'm gonna have to draw some of them. I mean, I can dress this down later, so. I mean, this is a game where top is really good, right? I can't believe I just ran into a mind break trap for fun. I'm so bad, man. Yeah, I guess so. How am I so bad at this game? I should have definitely played around Mind Break Trap. I don't know why I just blanked on it. I mean, I can't cast any more spells in my own freaking deck now, though. But maybe they brainstorm lock themselves and die. Who knows? Looks like they don't have a land. Maybe we do just win with Saga then. Interesting. Maybe they were like counting on Lorien reveal to cycle or something. No, I cast a Mind Break Trap. I cast a key into a Mind Break Trap in the beginning of this game. It is exiled. I didn't want them to like draw cards, so I cast a key into a Mind Break Trap like an idiot, I guess. I mean, all they need is a single answer and then I lose. I don't know why people are like this. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Sensei stop here. Yeah. I think I will spin with a top pre-combat, post-combat, actually. Post-combat. Like, I can't cast any spells. Like, we can't, there's a Lavinia in play. Okay, I have no more reading chat. Have you read the card Lavinia? Oh no, these cards are so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I gotta hope this is enough. I'm not picking up our crypt. Yeah, they have a Lorien was their way of shuffling with Brainstorm. Yes, I know. I just have to dodge answers, I guess. I have to get really lucky, I believe. It's my own fault. There was just like no reason for me to play the key. I mean, there was reasons. I just think it wasn't a good enough reason, is what I'm trying to say. They don't have to chump yet, but I have enough artifacts in play to PO in case they do decide to chump. They did not chump yet. Let's spin with a mana crypt. Misty, or I mean, I just hold up Seal Sabotage and then I'll grab a Misty if it's bad. Island Cycle. I mean, if opponent just doesn't find an answer, we can win. But that's just like super lucky. Dress down, EE, Dismantler. Dismantler wins here. It's so frustrating. This is why you don't play Saga game plan, though. It just takes one card to answer it. The good news is I have a Lurrus coming. Is that good news? It's like not really good news, is it? Ah, no shot I'm ever getting a pearl there. All right, so here we get a main forest. We have to hope they don't have force for Lurrus. I don't think that was bad for what? In what world? For fun. Swords my Lurrus. I mean, this game is my fault. Like I just made the wrong play on turn 1 and I lost because of it. You know, like it's on me. I fucked up. So I make them drop the Lavinia by attacking? Or do I simply leave my Lurrus and go sagaing? I have PO available this turn. I can technically PO both of these and still replay them. They have enough. They have mana to play Spell Pierce. I can hold open Force, and I have a top and a Saga. I'm just gonna lose my Lurrus for. I think this is better. Like they're gonna have to answer this Saga, right? And I have active Force of Will and an end of step PO. Three cards in hand. Blue, white, second Lurrus, second Lavinia. I think I just PO in response. Spell Pierce. Draw can be a blue card. Draw wasn't a blue card. Still have an active Saga, though. Land lets me cast Force of Will, but I have a Saga. I have a Sensei's Top. I mean, I have to make a construct here every time, so I guess we just play a Sensei's Top out. I don't have a key to make unblockable. Treasure Cruise? Dig Through Time? Dig Through Time. Ah! I can spin. Oh, Time Walk. That's okay. That one I don't care about at all. I make a construct. You have a swords, I guess. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. But now I have force, so. I think they just threw the game away. Sure. I don't deserve to win this game. But we take those. What the fuck? I think they just made a mistake. Okay. All right. Round 6 of 8, looking for three more wins. Have a cat. Opponent was last seen on Jewel Shops 28 days ago. Is this hand good enough versus Jewel Shops? Yeah. We'll go Demonic for Force. Probably. I think we're Demonic for Force. And then Natural Draw. Key Vamp. See what we draw. Okay. See what happens here. If we draw a mana source, then we have Vamp for Vault plus activate. Sapphire. It's a good one if they're on Jewel. It's one of their best cards. Soul Ring. Saga Gamer. Oh. Turn 1 ring. Alright. Force pitch PO. They had Force backup. It's a good Jewel opener. Not much I can do about it. Natural draw. Hit the Saga. Just have to hope we don't lose, and then we Vault Key them. I think we're okay. I mean, they draw 2. They could probably have Jewel here. There are definitely problems, but still winnable. 5 cards in hand. If they like Jewel and then Metamorph, we can dress down the Metamorph, and then if we draw a land off the dress down, we can still Vamp for Vault Key. I mean, my opponent had basically the nuts, right? So not much we can do. They had the turn 1 payoff plus Force backup. They can Metamorph a key. Karn? That's so frustrating. I don't think we can do anything about that. I think that just wins. That's super frustrating. That's got to be the best thing they could have had there. Key would have been pretty good too, but I just have like no counterplay to this, right? I can Vamp for... I mean, they can just get a needle. I don't think it matters. Like attacking a Karn is not winning this game, chat. They have an active One Ring. Like, that doesn't actually matter. They can also just like Needle Saga right now and then play Metal Lattice. I mean, they went Lattice. Oh, they have Academy in their hand. got me. Yeah, they had the nuts. They had the nuts. It happens. It's magic. It's vintage. You gotta just move past it. Okay. We have Sabotage, Hercules, Trap, Negation, and Needle. And then we take out Island, Probe, Misstep, Bobble, Fluster. Looks good. Yo, P9, you tried this deck yet? I think it's super strong. Big fan of this one. Yeah, this looks good. I didn't even hate our draw. Like, I think I played out the way I wanted to play it out. It just was not beating what they had going on. Happens. $13, $19, $26. You gotta leave some room to get vintaged, which is why the one match that we threw away was so painful. I think Fluster is just like not it versus Jewel. I don't even bother. I don't think this is it. I can go Lotus. Nah, it's just not it. This one has got Trap, Saga, Dressed. I mean, this is not that good either, but maybe we just bottom the dress down. We go Saga, Sensei's top with a spin. We can, I mean, this is probably enough, but not happy about it. Maybe I actually can just get rid of the Underground Sea here, because I'm going to cycle this Lorien, probably. Is that actually better, though? Guess it's fine. But this, like, makes me cycle the Lorien, doesn't it? Is that actually better? I don't know. I don't actually want to win with constructs, right? I might have to spin for a force anyways. I don't know. This hand's not that good. It has a lot of problems. Saga Gaming. Ah, sure. Black Lotus, ring without. Okay, sure. I'm dying. Just really good draws. Memory Trap is fine. My opponent's hands have just been stellar. Like, extremely good. So if I spin and find a force, like, would I even I mean, I'd force this. Yeah, I mean, it technically gives you more blue cards that if you spun and hit force, you could force. I don't know. I think I was probably right, and I was probably supposed to just bottom the dress down, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna spin. Aha. The key will be, can we live long enough? Probably not, but here we are. All right, we draw our time vault, and then can we even play? Stop playing cards. I'm not trapping that. I need to trap like a spell that matters. What the fuck is this? Come on, man. Draw Sapphire Lotus. It's just, I mean, I got vintaged. They had force backup. Okay. You deserve it. Win the tournament. Go ahead. All right. This is why you can't lose the one game where you actually had agency, because it's vintage and sometimes you just don't have agency. I mean, if my 7-card jewel hand is turn 1 ring past Mindbreak Trap with force backup, time walk, sapphire, like, of course I'm keeping it. Yeah, not much I can do here. It is what it is. So let's see. If I just play a time vault, they can metamorph me. But if I don't play a time vault, then will I have enough mana? I will have exactly enough mana. Okay, so I mean, then like they draw cards for Force of Will though. I don't know. It's pretty bad either way. Just gonna hold up Dress Down and look for an opening and then go Vault Key. Jewel looks fun until like you realize you don't draw this hand every game and your deck doesn't mulligan well and your deck doesn't actually cast Force of Will enough. It doesn't have a high percentage chance of casting Force of Will because you don't have enough blue cards in it. And then your opponent plays one interactive spell and you lose. And yeah, I don't recommend Jewel basically. Jewel is basically playing a better Oopsal spells, which is, you know, something people do like, but not something I think is quite good. Sure, you got it. 7 cards in hand. They just like didn't tap a mana with this saga. Are they gonna try to get a key and like draw 4 more cards? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 11 cards in hand for the opponent. Yeah, and it doesn't cast Force of Will once. Like, you have a statistically awful chance of casting Force of Will. You don't have enough blue cards in your deck. You also have a statistically awful chance of casting the blue cards in your deck because you don't have enough blue sources in your deck. Like the deck is just mathematically bad. But you know, it's variance. You can win. It's fine if that's something you like to do. They have the Academy again? What do I have? My top cards are what? I didn't keep in Fluster at all, right? So, yeah, I mean, I cycled. I don't know. Well, drawing cards doesn't even help me here. Like, I can't, I could like hit blue card force. So if I dress down now, I can hit blue card and then top into force or something like that. I guess that's fine because I was just gonna dress down in response to a metamorph anyways, so they didn't even pick the ring up? Oh, I guess if they just pick the key up, it untaps the ring, so it's fine. Okay, never mind. I mean, we're lost. My opponent like had the nuts twice. It's fine. Well, I have to draw a blue card or a force off of this dress down for it to even matter, right? Oh, you're saying you just want me to like spin and look for a force? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know, but that like gets rid of my ability to like dress down a metamorph. I don't. It's fine. We're just dead. They're gonna have 20 cards and they're gonna kill us. Like, a lot of the things that they can do, we can also do. Like, if our hand was Mox, 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 PO, we could win the game on turn 1, too. We just, like, didn't have those hands, and they did. I boarded out Misstep, so we don't have Misstep either. I mean, like, the good news is they can't Metamorph. The bad news is, like, we can't do anything. They just have a PO, they win. Like, this, like, drawing Academy every game is, like, really good. Drawing Sapphire every game, Lotus, like, those cards are the best cards in their deck, and they're not very castable, you know? We have no Mind Break traps left that's in our yard. We have one Mind Break trap in our deck, chat. Stop making up things that don't exist. And they just, like, have the one car in both games. It's just fucking lost. So it's a rough way to go, but again, this is like you have to, like, give yourself the cushion of things like this happening. Yeah, they're halfway through their deck. I mean, that's what's gonna happen when you play a turn 1 ring with force backup off of Black Lotus. Can't even Bowmaster a response to the ring because I won't have enough mana. Okay, now I will. Should I hold open a Bowmaster? This deals them 5 damage, and then the Bowmaster would deal them 6 damage. Kind of think I'm just supposed to hold open the Bowmaster, hope they don't have a force, and, like, jam it in response to something. I don't think that helps me, but I wish I could, like, strip mine this Academy, but I can't do that and hold open Bowmaster. I can Needle Karn. I can Needle Manifold Key. I guess I just Needle Karn. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Don't think it matters. Even if I activate Bowmaster in response to the One Ring, they can just key in response and draw anyways. Nah, I don't think anything matters here. They didn't even make a construct. They don't even care. They have a Voltaic key as well. So they can draw 11 cards in response to this Bowmaster. Whatever, man. Yeah, they had a force. All right. Just get me out. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we just weren't ever winning these games. My opponent's hands were just too strong. And that's how we lose our chance of top 8ing this tournament. But like I said, the real problem is I lost this match, which was preventable. This match, I can't do anything about, so it is what it is. All right, welcome back, Vintage Gamers. We are 4-2. We no longer can top 8, but we can still go X2 and get a set as a prize. So we're going to try to do that. We're up against probably a Shops opponent on the play with a cat, Moxen, Time Vault, Saga, Strip Mine, Time Vault, Opal. Yeah, I think this is going to be a no for me. You should play a Revoker and I lose. Wow, this is somehow not better. What the fuck? I think this is worse. I'm gonna mulligan this one too. My God. Is this where we're at in life? 5 cards. Keep. This is not a good hand, by the way. I think we kind of ran out of luck along the way. I thought they were on shops. They are on shops. Okay. The basic island got me. Ooh, a little Saga off the top. Off the top rope, Saga Gaming. Got a Wasteland. Oh. Can't cast Golos. Can cast Mystic Forge. Can't cast anything after, though. They want their top card. I got a Bowmaster. Don't think that's very good against you. I drew a Twisty. That could be good. I need to draw... I can get a Lotus and go for the Twisties. Exciting. If they don't Wasteland me, I guess. I have an active Forge. Upkeep looking for Wasteland. This was a bit of an anemic game from both sides. Oh yeah, Patchwork Automaton, sure. And Mana Vault. All right. Oh, and something else? And Revoker. All right. So they probably name Jet. And then we get a Lotus. And we Twisty. And then what? If I hit a land, I can actually... No, I can't do shit. I can't actually kill this automaton, but I don't know if that matters. Does it matter? I feel like it doesn't matter. Is it even correct to go twisting? Giving them a full grip? It's gotta be good, right? PO? Does not seem like a thing I can do with the sphere resistance in play. I can go Black Lotus and PO these things. Like, that's not very good. Are they not dead on board to Twister? So this thing has Ward. So they are not. I can't ping a Patchwork Automaton down. They will like lose their board and take 6 and then chump. Oh man, they might be dead on board. Let's do it. I'm in it to win it. I forgot about the other friendo here. I thought they would have a blocker, but they kind of need 2 blockers actually. Spin! I haven't gotten to do this yet today. Kind of fun. All right, one of these can go at the Revoker, and then the rest of these can go face place. Save targets, face place. And always yield. Pew! And then they're dead on board. Yep. Fun. Ooh. That was exciting. We haven't got to do that today. All right, shops. We got Hercules, Negation, Sabotage. Can consider Needle. I was gonna make the fucking Twister line. Da Vinci, you're welcome. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. I don't think I actually want Dismember. I don't even think I want Needle, actually. Just want some counter spells and some kill my opponents. Fluster Storms, Missteps, Probes, and Brainstorm? Seems fine. Smith. Da Vinci always comes in here and acts like I need his help somehow. Classic. Yeah, we're gaming for sure. Hope we don't get null rotted. Sure. Cage? You got it. I'm lagging like crazy right now. Wonder if I'm even supposed to go Saga Gaming here. Should I just set up another Twisty? Kind of like just setting up the ability to twist again, right? Is that better or worse than Saga? Kind of like it more. Remind me to restart Magic Online after this game. Match, I should say. Island. Crucible of Worlds. Sphere. Time Vault. Wait, they just leave themselves dead on board? They sure did. God. This was just a masterclass of Twister Bowmaster, huh? I mean, my opponent did play Workshops. My opponent said that they should restrict Twister. GG's, opponent. GG's. All right, here we go. 8th and final round of our vintage showcase. We are 5-2. Get a win here and win a whole set of Murders of the Mansion or whatever it's called. I got a cat. We're up against Moon Madness. That's a Mox qualified competitor from last season. They qualified with Mono White Initiative. I kind of expect Initiative again. Does this hand work against Initiative? Oh, boy. I feel like it doesn't. I feel like this hand asks for far too much. I don't think I like this hand. Doesn't even like make constructs very well. No, our breakers are not very good. I'm mulligan this hand, look for something stronger. This hand has a force, a dress down, and a twister. Guess that's fine. They have a chancellor. Okay, that's not good. Kind of needed this force to be good. Mana Crypt? Oh, we're so dead, man. Mana Crypt, Chancellor, 7 cards on the play. Looks a little dead. Yeah, sure. Can't even break the stupid fucking Chancellor. All right, I got vintaged a couple times in this event, haven't I? You got a follow-up initiative? All right, I'm out. You got me. You bested me in the arena of ideas. The uncounterable turn 1 Trinisphere. So I have 2 dismembers, and I have a snuff out, and then I have negations if I want them. And then obviously Fluster is dead, Misstep is dead, Probe is dead. And then could bring in Needle for Wasteland if I wanted. Don't really know if that's what I want to be doing. Maybe we just bring in an extra negation on the draw. If we make it there. I guess this bobble's kind of garbage anyways, so let's just do that. All right, try again. Well, I'm on the play this time, so hopefully I can just play like Mox, PO. God, I can't seem to draw a... Oh, I need a Sabotage. Shit. I needed a Sabotage or a Hercules for Null Rod. That is problematic. I'm supposed to keep this hand. I am supposed to have a Sabotage in my deck for Null Rod. They have another Chancellor. Let's just go C Sapphire, pay. 7-card Chancellor hand again. Kind of need like a Bowmaster or something. Get the initiative. Ruby Pearl? Oh my god. What is happening, man? I'm getting bullied. Archon, sure. Is a Dismember... It's better to use the Dismember than the Snuff Out, right? Okay, Mox, maybe? Merchant, that's a good one. Cool. Five cards in hand. Thalia, I have to counter this probably. I mean, I don't have to counter it, but... I can't. Okay. I don't even have like a good tutor right here, do I? They're out of cards, like completely out of cards. I don't think P over 2 is good enough to be worth vamping for. Dress down. Interesting. They have like an initiative creature, I can dress it down and snuff something out, I guess. I don't know. Could just end of turn dress down and go for a PO with a vamp. Maybe I just pay for a snuff out here. Ah, I just don't care. They draw. They drew a Dismantler? Sure. Yes, you get a set if you 6-2 and don't stop 16. All right. I did get rid of one of my POs, though. Can I pick up a dress down here? I think so. A lot of colorless mana. Oh, I whiff. What? No. Okay. I guess I can buy Lurrus and then replay a new dress down, but they could blow up all my stuff, but that would be fine. I don't think it's particularly good. I don't even have that many zeros in play. I guess they could hit my ones if they wanted. I'm not sure I even care. Like, I have an active Lurrus. Like, I'm going to go let the dress down die, rebuy the dress down, and they like can't get initiative creatures anyway. Oh, they just like F6 through it, and now they're dead. Okay, cool. Like, I have the dress down Blurrus loop. I can just take 3. What do they have? Archon. I'll just force it. All right, so I could upkeep this dress down and make them try to use something. It's actually not good for me. I'd rather just take the damage. Oh, master. They just let it happen. All right, that should definitely be dead then, right? Oh, I shouldn't have used a blue mana for that. That was a mistake. Hope that doesn't cost me. All right, now I have Volt Key. I just play address down, get the vault key, and then get rid of the dismantler. Sweet. Okay, game 3 on the draw versus mono white. I'm gonna bring in the Mindbreak Trap. I forgot I need to bring in the Steel Sabotage. What do we cut? Brainstorm? Bobble Brainstorm, maybe? All right. Last match of the tournament, chat. Will they keep 7-card Chancellor again? The world wants to know. I have a cat. Force, Trap, Snuff Out, CC, Bowmaster. Ah, what is his hand? I mean, I think I'm keeping it. I don't think I'm happy about it. Like, it's a keep, right? I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's good. Like the way, like the hands I want to keep in this matchup are like Moxes and POs, but I mean it does what I want it to. It does like some of the things I wanted to do. They kept a 7 again. No Chancellor this time. All right, how many Moxen you got? Chrome resolves. I think I'd like to try to trap here. If they just like go Cavern Thalia, I have Bowmasters, so I don't think it's a big deal. Another Mox? Come on. No, no Mox. So I could theoretically let this resolve, snuff it out, and then go for a Bowmaster steal back, but I think that's like worse than just forcing it. I think we're just forcing this. Dismember. Now I kind of want them to play another initiative creature, right? Wasteland. Wasteland's really good here if they have a follow-up creature, isn't it? Because I won't have the ability to snuff out or dismember. That's like kind of nuts, isn't it? Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, Dismantler. Okay. That one is not as good. But it does kind of stop me from stealing the initiative. That's the plan. Cavern. 2 cards in hand. This is a Dungeoneer. Has to resolve. Okay. Feel like we spend our mana and dismember the Dungeoneer. Hopefully they forge onto the Dauntless Dismantler and we snuff it out. Top is terrible here. I don't know. This doesn't look winning to me. This was kind of what I was worried about, keeping the hand. I have to have like no follow-up creature, right? I hope they have a Thalia. All I want is my opponent to have like lands and Thalia. Just play a Thalia. Please play a Thalia. Thalia, 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 Thalia. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, nothing is so good. I mean, if they had a follow-up Dungeoneer, we're dead. So it's not fine. I think we just attack and play a land and put Lurrus in my hand. I want to get a Lurrus going as soon as I really can here. Non-human. No, they drew a human. It's a Dungeoneer. Oh, no, man. That's the worst possible outcome. I have to draw my other Dismember. Or a Dress Down, I guess. Oh, that is just the absolute best card. They go to Archives. We play a Lurrus. We go to 1. I mean... They drew a card. Thing. Attack with both to forge onto Lurrus. Do we actually have to do that, though? It was kind of free, so maybe we should have. Yeah, maybe we should have done that. I didn't think about that one. That would let them... I just wouldn't have changed anything. I'm pretty sure they would still attack, right? Or no? I guess not. I mean, they're going to draw a card, and I mean, they probably need to do attack anyways to draw a card, right? Pretty sure they would still attack back. So I have a problem here. If I force and they hit a non-land off of this Season Engineer, I die. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to do that play. A little, I'm a little magicked out. Sorry, chat. Definitely not playing very well. They took 3? They're hard casting? And they're gonna lose? Oh my god, I get to negate it? Oh no, I don't get to negate it. So then it's a flip, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 if I win or lose, based on if they have a creature on the top of their library. We're fucking mana crypt flipping this? I thought they were going to cast a Myria and I was going to be able to negate it and I would have been like fucking lit. 50-50? I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can like let this resolve or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I can win if it resolves. If I were to draw key... No, all right. No, it didn't go to their hand. It was a Trinisphere and I died. One Wasteland was enough to win this game for my opponent. Sad day. It was literally just the one Wasteland. It's not the mechanic. It's literally Seasoned Engineer being unblockable for no reason. The mechanic is totally fine. The problem is Seasoned Engineer is unblockable. If Seasoned Engineer was blockable, I would easily win the game. It's not even close. I could have played the game better, though. I don't know. I don't really like keeping my hand. I would rather... I think I wanted to mulligan my hand, to be honest with you. I really don't like my hand. I feel like I have to like be very lucky for my hand to work. Like, my opponent did top deck a second Seasoned Engineer off the top for their uncounterable cavern. Like, that was bad luck for me. But... I don't know. Like, this is not how... Like, this kind of game style is not how my deck wins the matchup. I feel like I should have just mulliganed. Alright. X3. Sigh. Alright. I think my deck is cracked. I made some play mistakes along the way, and we got vintage twice. Not a big deal. I think, like, realistically speaking, we were pretty damn close to having enough power to get there, but it just didn't work out. I don't even think we drew super well today. We had like what, 1 or 2 games? We maybe had 1 game with like a Mox PO, and that might be it. I actually think we probably drew below average, and we were able to pull off a pretty solid performance. I think my deck is really strong. I don't know if I would make any changes to it right off the bat. I still think I like all the things that are going on here. There's like something to be said about fitting like a repeal in the main or some kind of bounce maybe. I don't know how though. Like I'm not sure what the change would be to get there. The Bowmasters were good today. They like chump forever and they twister for a win a couple times. I definitely think the Bowmasters are worth it. They're not like amazing by any means, but they kind of fill like a little hole in the deck and they help versus some of the matchups that we did struggle with, right? So welcome back everyone to the streaming. I'm going to be doing not Mondays anymore, sorry. I'm going to be doing Wednesdays and Saturday streams from now on, guaranteed every week. So Wednesday after work, 7 p.m. Eastern-ish. And then Saturday afternoons, as long as there's not a paper vintage event happening that I'm going to. 1 p.m. for the challenge. I will probably be doing more streams here and there, and then I'm going to continue to try to put out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday videos on YouTube. I got a bunch of deck donations to get through, so there will be a lot of cool decks coming to you in the near future. Thanks for hanging out. More content on this channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday. See you then.